Hey everyone, this is Mel from Cardstock Concoctions. Welcome back to another Cardstock Concoction how-to video. Wow, that's a new intro for me, but I'm going to keep it anyways. Today we are going to be making a fold flat box that is 2 by 2. So 2 inches by 2 inches by 2 inches, all the way around. The only thing that changes is going to be the depth of your box and how deep your box is. And they were designed to fit washi tape. So the 3/4 inch, the 1/2 inch, and the 3/8 of an inch washi tape that Stampin' Up! Carries all fit into these 3 boxes here. Now, I'm only going to make one box because they're all made the exact same way. The only thing that changes is your paper size and your score lines. And I'm going to put all of that information in the description box below. So different paper sizes, go ahead and check those out. Score lines, all that kind of stuff in the description box below. Otherwise, all the directions are the same for both. So these are going to be the boxes that we're going to be creating today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to get all the washi tapes out of the way. And you guys can't tell, but I've got a whole bunch of these various size ones all floating around. We are going to be making the largest size today. It's going to be fitting a 3/4 of an inch washi tape. That's what it's designed for. So I'm going to move my directions out of the way here, but still so I can see them. The first thing you're going to need, now you can do this with cardstock or you can do this with designer series paper. The first thing you're going to need is a piece of paper. It's going to need to be 6 inches long by 4.5 inches tall. Again, this is for the 3/4 inch washi tape. So let's go ahead and grab our scoreboard here. Get our piece of paper here out of the way, our designer series paper. Now, I am going to score on this crazy side up here because it's going to be easier to see me cut on this darker side here. I don't remember what designer series paper this is. I do know it's quite old and it is, quite nice in that variety, but it's like watercolor wonder or something like that. I don't know. I do know the color is smoky slate and the back side is basic gray, but that's about all I know. Okay, so your 4.5 or your 6 inch side at the top here, we're going to go ahead and score at 1/2 inch. Woo. Okay, I can score straight, I swear. 1/2 inch, 1 1/4 inches, 3 1/4 inches, and 4 inches. You're going to rotate it 90 degrees. As to which side's the top and which side's the bottom, it does not matter. We're going to score again at 1/2 inch, and again at 1 1/4 inches, and again at 3 1/4 inches, and again at 4 inches. If you guys can't catch a theme, that's how you do it. Okay, set the scoreboard aside. Now I'm going to fold and burnish. Now I'm using my fingers. I found that with the designer series paper, I just used my fingers. However, with cardstock, I do use a bone folder. Now, sometimes with designer series paper, I also use a bone folder. However, this time I did not, due to the fact that I found I was pushing too hard and I didn't want to tear the paper. I just wanted to crease the paper. I was having some issues this week. What can I say? Okay, so once you guys have that all folded, whether with or without a bone folder, it's completely up to you. I'm going to use my pen here to show you guys what we need to remove. Now, with your 1/2 inch tab, that really small 1/2 inch score line that you made up and down here, you're going to see a 1/2 inch rectangle, a 1/2 inch by 2 inch rectangle here off to the right-hand side. We're going to take the 2 boxes above it, the 2 boxes below it. Now, on both sides, your top box and your very, very far bottom box, and I just totally wrote on my paper here, get rid of those as well. Then you're gonna see a long 1/2 inch rectangle here in the middle. Leave that one alone. Then you're gonna see a small rectangle here. We're gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna do the same on the bottom. Then this entire 2 rectangles, these 2 half inch and this 3/4 inch rectangle by 2 here, we're gonna get rid of this one, and we're gonna get rid of this one. We're gonna get rid of the bottom one, and we're gonna get rid of this one. Okay? So wherever you guys see X's, we're gonna get rid of those. Okay? So go ahead and grab your paper scissors and your snips. Now I found the best method for me, again, I made a whole bunch of these, is you want to cut just on the inside of that score line. You want to get rid of as much of that score line bump as you can. I'm just going to remove that. Now I do angle in just a little bit on all my sides. And that is for closing reasons. That's the only reason I do it. Now, these rectangles here, they're going to be, these two tabs here, they're going to become the top of your box. Let me actually open one up here. So those two, like this is this piece right here. This is what's going to close your box. You definitely do not want your score line bump. You guys can't really see that, but I'm going to try to help you guys see that. See that little score line bump there? You want to cut just on the inside of that. So on the rectangle, you want to go on just inside of that line. And I fold everything over. I cut off the top. And then I angle in slightly. You don't have to do a lot on both sides. Okay, that's all we're gonna do. And again, just on the inside of that score line bump, all the way up to that line. So now you have your tab. You guys can see that. We're gonna remove all of this one. So there's your two there gone. Remove that. That piece, I'm really bad at doing that angle, sorry. We're notching in just a little bit on both sides of those. Cut that off. Okay, so these are all the pieces that you guys are basically, get rid of them. You don't need them anymore. So this is what you guys are left with, okay? Now, I'm gonna do one more thing. These little top 1/2 inch pieces that we still have remaining, you can do this by either taking a corner rounder. I find that for me, that doesn't always work. But just this to that very first 1/2 inch score line there, not all the way down to your 2 inch main box, just take a smidge, and I do mean a smidge. Like you guys see that? That's how much I took off. It's not very much at all. Of each one, again, all 4 of them, that's how much paper I removed. It was not very much. I totally just threw my scissors. I apologize, everybody. Okay, voila, there we go. All done. Next, I'm gonna grab my score tape. Now, you can use score tape, you can use liquid glue, though it takes too long to dry in my opinion. You could use red line tape. You can use fast fuse. If you are using cardstock, do not use snail. I repeat, if you're using cardstock, do not use snail. If anybody is noticing, this is actually 1/8 inch score tape. You guys can use 1/4 inch, you guys can use 1/2 inch, you guys can use 3/8 inch. Obviously, as long as it fits on this teeny tiny little 1/2 inch tab, that's all that matters. This was handy. I have a lot of it, thought I would use it. Okay, burnish that down. Perfection. Now let's see if I can get the tops off. This is why I typically use a paper piercer for this, but I didn't grab one because I'm crazy. Okay, and then I fold over, line it up, press it down. Woohoo! Okay, so I liked to decorate mine before I actually wound up putting it all together. They're fold flat. These things can be stuck in your storage drawers for ages. Let's say you guys give card classes, or you need a little something to give to your kids for whatever reason. Jewelry. A pair of like little earrings fits in this box perfectly, by the way. Just kind of make a couple of them, stick them in your drawer. They fold flat. They don't take up any space at all. You can decorate them now. You can decorate them later. I'm decorating mine now. I pre-did all of this, by the way. So I wound up with, I made some friends' wedding invitations a while ago. And I have a bunch of these little flowers that I wound up actually not using in my decorating of the cards, her wedding invitations, that I'm gonna wind up using now. So I've got like 500 of these things floating around. So I'm using some of them up. Now these are from the Petite Petals Punch. I just punched them out of Elegant Eggplant. They would look beautiful out of Blackberry Bliss as well, or any color that you guys choose. I took the back of my paper piercer in either like a foam mat or a pillow or something like that and just pushed in the center. After that, I added one of our pre-adhesive rhinestones, our small, tiny rhinestones to the center of those, and they look beautiful. I chose 3 of them. Now, if you guys didn't have this punched, guess what? That's okay. I'm using glue dots here, just so everybody knows. I'm pushing it into the center there. You guys don't have this itty bitty, teeny tiny petals punch. Any flower punch works. Just to let you guys know, any flower punch works. If this is for a kid and it's a birthday or something, maybe a balloon punch would be nice. You name it, you can put it on. I am just using glue dots for speed's sake and drying time. And I just kind of added a couple of little tiny glue dots here. A couple of little tiny flowers. See, beautiful. And it just added a little something extra. I didn't want to have to do a lot of stamping. So go ahead and just fold it all in. Slide your washi tape on the inside there. And fold your top piece in. And there is our beautiful box. Just like some of our other ones. Yeah, if you guys can't tell, I've got a whole lot of these gray ones. So there you go. I hope you guys really enjoyed this really fun, fast little washi tape box project, fold flat box. If you guys have any questions, please let me know by leaving me a comment in the comment boxes. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And this is Mel from Cardstock Concoctions saying for more videos like this, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye.